It's me. I just switched it up, but it's still me.
It's too real.
Same old G.
It's good.
You tripping, dog. You tripping, dog. Bro, you don't make me put my hand on you, bro. You want me to switch it up? I switch it up. You want me to switch it back? You got my head going in circles, cuz. Man, come on so I can get some food, man. Man, get me off that camera, man. Man, get me off that camera.
Hey y'all, in today's video we're going to talk about Amy Luciani, or however you pronounce her last name. For you guys who don't know, because I ain't do this in a minute, for y'all that don't know, Amy is a boss chick. Y'all know what? I love me some boss chicks. I love a man, I love a woman that's just getting her money, right? But her and her ex-boyfriend Mazy, they used to have a YouTube channel together. He kind of put her on in the beginning. He put her on to YouTube. I ain't gonna say he put her on to hair, but he hit her up with the hair plug when they first met each other. They both rap, all that. But Amy, she's the boss. He just sit around like he like her errand boy for real. And of course, you know, we gonna have that hater in the comment section. Oh, why y'all talking about them? Y'all need something better to do with your life. Even though you clicked on the video. Even though, look, the algorithm ain't gonna show you something that you ain't gonna be clicking on. But yeah, Amy is the breadwinner. She was the breadwinner for most of their relationship, and that is super draining. Like, even if you be getting your own money, I'm sorry, I be getting money. I'm not going 50-50 with no guy. I'm not saying that I won't contribute to the house. I'll contribute to the house, like pay for the vacation and stuff like that, but I don't pay big bills. Like, you the man, do the man things. And I'm not saying that he don't be getting money, but he don't get money close to what she getting it, like how she getting it. And he has the same possibilities she has. I know sometimes men feel like, and he has said this out his own mouth, that, you know, as a woman, women get better deals, like I guess in reference to reality TV and YouTube and Instagram. That is not true. It's plenty of guys that be out here getting great brand deals. And if not, you can do affiliate marketing. You could do Google AdSense. So Amy, she's pretty level-headed. I would say she seems like a classy lady. But then again, sometimes she don't be acting like no classy lady, because I feel like when you dating a guy that you know is not on his level, or like he be cheating and stuff like that, don't bring him down. Like, you know what you're dealing with. Like, I can't stand that. Like, when a woman knows who the guy she's dealing with but be complaining about it, that is the man that you chose. Like, so either you accept that man for who he is and where he is, like, he not gonna do no better, like, with you, because she making all the money. So he just lazy and feel like, look, I'm supporting my shorty. My shorty should be handling everything, and she feel like, you know, he should be pulling his own weight, but he's not. But anyway, so as always, this video is just my personal opinion. Nothing is to be taken as face. We just having a conversation because, look, we black people, we need to have these conversations so we can be better people. Let's get into the video.
Shell, you can say we broke up for money. I think that when we really did the breakup, I realized, like, looking at him and him looking back at me, I'm not changing. I'm not comfortable. And I felt like I was screaming it, and it got to the point where it was like, you ain't hearing me. So we got to break up.
But y'all are, you know, kind of in and out each other's lives right now.
I'm telling you, when I unblocked him, he was texting. And he's like, I've been texting you, like, all those things that you said I had to get together. It's 15 months later, but sending me the business, the bank account, and I'm just like, this is all I ever wanted from you. So come over here and get this.
So he's giving you what you want now. Do you see the change in him?
I see the changes, and I think sometimes you just gotta leave.
Just let him know that you're serious.
Yeah, because they probably don't believe it.
Men go call your bluff every time.
Every time.
You still took him back, so he still don't take you serious.
He like, I'm gonna just be challenged for the rest of my life for the name and the sake of love. Because it can't be love and coexisting when two people got two different boundaries, and people try to say stuff like, oh, you left him for money, Amy, you came up, money ain't everything. Money is everything. That's why you take your act every day.
But yes, Mazy, he really ain't have nothing going on for himself, and he pretty much just let her lead the relationship. And just because your girl getting money, that don't mean that you don't boss up too. Like, this lady, she got money, because of the hair business. Then they started selling their hair vendor. She put $217,000 on a big old house for them. And they had him write his name, like he was signing a blank paper, and they was acting like he was actually signing to, and recorded it, you know, to make it, because it's like, it is embarrassing as being a woman and you paying all the bills and your man, he really ain't got much going on. And Amy does not have any children, but Mazy has 4, 3 when they met him, and then 1 afterwards. Yeah, she has no kids. And then one time, like when they broke up, like the big breakup, he had made like some like really distasteful comment, like, "Oh, and she ain't got no kids. Wonder why." And then later on, it came out, and she had told him like, and then I think that's a bad dig when someone wants kids, because she's been vocal about the fact that she actually does want kids, and I think that's a bad dig when somebody that wants kids. And then it came out later that she was told when she was younger that she not gonna be able to have kids naturally, and it hurts, so she never even went back to follow up because she don't want to believe it yet. And basically, she been going in on him because he did not take care of his kids. She be having to remind him, "Did you call your kids this week? Did you talk to your kids this week?" And he don't care nothing about them. He just over here spreading his seed, and he not even taking care of his kids. And the baby mama will look back on the girlfriend and the man like, "Why you over here taking care of this girl?" Which he ain't. She taking care of him. Like he a big old grown man child. And it makes her look bad, so she be having to go in on him.
So like I said, I don't really watch them, I just know who they are. So after Amy posted, she couldn't be with Mazy anymore because he was being a deadbeat daddy. He wasn't taking care of his kids, his 4 kids. And she was basically tired of watching his baby mama struggle while they was, taking trips, buying bags, riding in foreign, getting big mansions. She was sick of it, which, okay, I understand. But of course, there's always 2 sides of the story. So, Mazy, he goes on YouTube. They had a YouTube page together, of course, because they was a YouTube couple. He locked her out the YouTube, changed the password. It's only his YouTube. He basically said that money came in between them. Allegedly, when they first started dating, they were starting from the bottom together. You know how it is. His sister had a really good hair vendor. And so, him and Amy, they started, slanging bundles. Real couples do. I ain't mad at it. So, once they started slanging the bundles, he claims Amy got the bright idea to sell the vendor. So, we all know for a good vendor, they can make you some money. So immediately she started, ranking in the money from selling the vendor. The vendor that she got from him, that he got from his sister. So he basically says that the money that was from the vendor was her money. She was not sharing it. He was trying to build up his own little platform, his own business, but he basically was trying to say that she was being greedy. Now, Amy came right back and pretty much told all of us, Mazy ain't nothing but a big old bum. She lives in a very big, pretty mansion, and she says that the down payment was $217K. There's a K behind that 7. And Mazy didn't put in 0. So the house is all hers, as it should be. She even says on one of their YouTube videos where they're signing for the house, Mazy was just signing a blank piece of paper. She went on to say that she did keep the cards because they are all in her name. She cut off his phone because that was in her name. And the only thing I took from that was, Amy, I know damn well you was not no sugar mama. I say that because Amy once tweeted this.
And when they had their big breakup, Mazy locked her off the channel. I mean, I don't know who wrong and who right. He did have a channel before they met, but it didn't start popping. He didn't start posting until they started making videos together. To me, like I said, I feel like she handles herself with grace, but she also do be talking down on this man. When they broke up, she took everything he says, but at the end of the day, like she said, I could have gave you this stuff, but if you couldn't pay for it, like what you do, your rapping and your social media, it wasn't paying the bills, because like she had big bills. That's why you on social media. I don't care if you do Instagram, YouTube. You should never just like, say if you trying to be a YouTuber, right? You can't just, I ain't gonna say settle, because you can make a bag off of YouTube AdSense. This is one man named Graham Stevens. He make like $400,000 a month off of YouTube AdSense. But a lot of people not going to be like him. So you had to create your own business off your social media. So like if that person not doing it and then their views go down, they might not be making a lot of money. So like he had a Maserati truck, but it was in her name. She had like 2 phone lines. He had 2 phone lines, 2 phones, but he couldn't pay for it. So, and then he started telling their business on social media in the breakup, and she ain't want their business to be on social media. So she cut his lines off, and he's saying like, oh, well, she got greedy with the money. But at the end of the day, if you can't pay for it, of course it's hers. Like, and you cut her out the YouTube channel.
Relationship, and you guys, essentially it was money that divided
money.
you guys.
Yes.
What happened with the channel? What channel was it?
We had not a family channel, but a couple channels
Okay.
called
YouTube.
the Amy and Mazy Show on YouTube.
Did you guys divide it, or it's just there, or?
No, he kept the channel.
Okay.
And I was vocal about, I didn't feel like he was supposed to keep the channel. A lot of people said he should have, but he started the channel years ago before we ever met.
Okay.
But he never posted on it. So now you with me and we're together and we're been like this viral couple for a little bit. So we take it to YouTube. I felt like, honey, when we broke up and I dumped your black ass, this is our channel. And I felt like I should get the revenue still 50-50 like we've been doing for years. But he felt like, no, this is my channel that I had 3 years before I ever met you, and we're not together. Go start your YouTube channel. This is my channel. Wow. And he took all our videos off, but I kind of felt like, you still getting the revenue from the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers
That you helped build.
That I helped build.
Amy says that when her and Mazy had that big old breakup, that they broke up for like 15 months, that she didn't really expect for it or want it to be like forever. She just needed him and her to be apart so he could finally just get his stuff together. But with that kind of stuff, I just feel like, because I used to be one of them people that keep on taking their ex back, and I stopped that because it's like, somebody can play nice for a couple months, couple weeks, sometimes even a couple days, right? But they usually go back to their same behaviors, and that's what happened to Amy Mazy. She took him back, because they like on and off. They always on and off. She took him back, and he was getting his stuff, like on a break, he was getting his stuff together. His business started growing, because he had like a clothing business. It started growing. But when they got back together, same old stuff, he just stopped again. And I think the real problem is he be too much up under her. I think he might be using her for the money too, and because like, you know how successful she is. But another thing is he is following behind her, keep on like pushing her dreams and stuff like that. You need to work on your own self too. And I just feel like he got 4 kids, multiple baby mamas, I believe. So it's like, you kind of know what this man is. So you got to stop, talking down to him and stuff like that. Because why talk down on somebody that you're actually with? You got to accept him for who he is, or just leave him alone. Because like, I understand she a boss chick, but she always be emasculating this guy. Like, it be some things that I feel like women be saying to their man, and they be 100% right, but you can't say everything in a certain way, because the man, they ain't gonna take it too good. And the male ego, like I said, is very, very fragile. That's why sometimes when you out, especially if you're out by yourself, it's not always good to be like, tell a guy like, oh no, I'm good, because some of them get mad. I mean, maybe even give them a fake number. I give them a burner number if I feel like. Sometimes I just say no, but most of the time I just give them a burner number, because you never know their reaction. Like, people really get unalive for telling these men no, because that's how weak or fragile the male ego is.
You in a relationship?
I am single, and my ex-fiance Mazy is single.
Okay.
But we are about to not be single.
Let
me tell you. Can I explain my world?
Yes.
I broke up with my fiance about 16, 17 months ago. But I broke up with him for the whole goal to like, bro, I love you dearly. Yeah. But what I want, what you want, it looks like it's going into 2 different directions. I'm unhappy. I'm bitch. You're unhappy. I'm still need to get shit together. So let's break up. But the whole goal was to like, over time, like, not saying he was gonna come back, because he might have had a half, but my private goal was to like shake the table up, go get it together, and come back and like, let's get right. You know what I'm saying? Carry your weight, I carry mine, let's do it. It kind of worked how I wanted it to work. So like 15 months into it, we're back in each other's space in terms of when you with somebody 6 years, we're not on no, I'm your girlfriend, tell me I'm your girlfriend. Like, right. Tell me I'm your, we on some, we really broke up on some bull. He's taking his accountability, like, I could have did so much better. I could have watch my mouth a little more as well. But
like, it just sucks because she knows who he is, and it's like she's really trying to build this man. I understand the pickings are slim. The pickings are slim, especially like if you're just dating black men. That's why you gotta. I know black women, they really love just dating black men. They want a black family, strictly black kids, but sometimes you do have to broaden your dating options, especially when you a woman getting money. Especially like, I don't know how much money she makes, but she got to be making bread to put down $217,000 on a house. She could have bought a house, not a house she wanted, but nevertheless. And this was like 2 years ago. She could have bought a house. And it just seemed like she's always trying to build this man up because he's not I hate to say that because it sounds kind of mean, but he's not a man. Like, if he not pulling his weight, he don't feel like he should go boss up. She got to tell him when to talk to his kids and stuff like that. And then they like going on vacations. You're not worried about your kids. What's going on? What did Miss Kimberly say? You can't raise a man. His own mama couldn't do it. What you think you gonna do? Like I said, look, trust me, I know the pickings are slim. That's why I'm not out here dating. I had to take a break because they a mess. But as a lady with values, and you know you want specific things for a man, because obviously she do. She's not just cool with it, but she really feel like, I don't know, she feel like he has her soulmate, a twin flame, because I really think she think he's her soulmate, and he probably is. He just not leveling up. But that's why, ladies, you really have to take time to actually know, like, okay, I shouldn't fall too fast until I really know this is what the man I want. Because when you fall too fast, you look past all these red flags that you know you really don't like this man. But it's like, now you fell for this man. It's really nothing you can do at this point. Knowing good and well y'all don't share the same values and y'all are not equally yoked.
Congratulations.
Good to see you.
I'm smiling too hard. We need to take some of the teeth away.
The cheeks is so fluffy right now.
I got you a little something. You want to open it before she gets in here? It's like Christmas. Yeah. Do I? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay, fast. So, here. So, I can tell you right now that when I seen it, I saw you. Remember I texted you yesterday and I said, I asked you to choose this or that, and you text me back one. Okay, so open it.
So that's what you did. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Got it.
That's what I was doing.
Okay, so a couple of y'all wanted to see the video from them signing the house. So if you didn't know, this is Amy and Mazy. They are a popular YouTube couple, and they recently broke up. And of course, they telling us all the tea and getting rid of all the smoke and mirrors. So if you can't tell, the man that walks in named Jason, he's shaking Mazy's hand and shaking Amy's hand, but he only tells Amy congratulations, not Mazy. And then the blind woman, I'm assuming that that's their realtor. They was filming for some show. I don't know. They say it was on I didn't see it. But I'm assuming that blind lady is their realtor. She only gets Amy a gift. She gets nothing from Mazy. She only gets Amy a gift.
Super luxury feel. Why? Because we need to celebrate Black home ownership.
You know what? I'm gonna get one of these.
Yes! Look, please, thank you with the raw shrimp. Oh, yes.
Okay, so I don't know who the woman in that clip was. I'm assuming she's the mortgage broker. I really don't know, and I don't want to use the wrong terms. But as you can see, when she's talking about, you know, Black ownership, Black home ownership, Amy stopped signing and clapped because, you know, she's proud. She can relate. Mazy doesn't clap nothing. He's focused on eating those shrimp. Like, the signs was right there, but none of the fans saw it.
Congratulations. Yes. There was a time where Black people couldn't own property, literally, legally.
And that's so crazy when I think about that. Like, it's very how that was.
Yes, it was written in the law. So,
and there was, you guys, the clip where Mazy is signing nothing. That is a blank piece of paper.
I'm already choking up thinking about it. Truth of the matter is, when I was in high school, I went to a doctor, and the news that they gave me, I was scared to hear that I possibly can't have children naturally. I've honestly been in denial about the news that I may never conceive. I definitely did everything to avoid that, which included not going to my appointments.
And Amy also was not raised with her father. He walked out of her life at the age of 12. So I guess their relationship hasn't been good. He hasn't really been that active since the age of 12. And that really affects people, even if your father is in your household, but you don't got a relationship with your dad. That also affects people, man and women. Like, it affects guys as well. Like, if they don't got no relationship with their dad, because they feel like, dang, my own daddy walked out on my life. Or, girl, dang, I never really seen, especially like if she don't have a good stepfather, I never seen a man love a woman, vice versa. And a lot of the time, like, women, of course, I think it affects them both the same way, but like same, but in different, the same levels, but in different ways. But a lot of the time when a dad is not in a child's life, a girl's life, and it still affect them as an adult. That's why you got to go to therapy, you know. But they will fall for the first man that shows them a bit of attention because they not received it. It's a big void that's missing. I have seen so many grown women take care of these grown black men just to say that they have a man for real. But I do admire Amy and any boss chick. I don't know. I just love boss babes. I love boss chicks because it's like she didn't grow up, either of them. They struggled together in the beginning. Like, they was poor and then they ended up being rich, or she ended up being rich. And I do kind of, I mean, I don't think you should go 50-50 with a man or nothing like that, but I do feel a little bad because it's like how only one of them bossed up but the other one didn't. And I mean, he could have if he really wanted to, but some people, they just don't know no better. We don't know his family. I don't know his family. Like, I don't know how he was raised and stuff like that. So some people, they just a victim or a product of their own environment. But I do love that she changed, her situation and bossed up. I love just boss chicks that, you're not going to settle in that situation. Like, people that complain about their job, or my job don't pay me enough, or I hate going to this job, but you're not doing nothing about it. Like, that's silly. Why are you even complaining about something that you're not going to change? Everybody got the same 24/7. Like, whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. Even if you want to be a doctor, you can go back to school if you really wanted to. But it depends on if you want to do that. Like, say if you want to be an influencer, like a popping influencer, you can do, but you can do anything you want to do. Of course, you're going to have to study certain shit to figure out how to do it. Like, it's not going to just come to you. You actually had to, and you have to have the faith.
There's a lot of the women who have a father in their life that go to jail or go do anything. They ride for their father. So once you get that type of mentality for the one that you love, you know what I'm saying? That becomes a habit. Oh, this the one who I'm in the house with. I got to ride with him regardless. But nowadays, it's like, well, shit, fuck my ain't fuck with you know what I'm saying? It's more easy to say that. You feel me? So it's kind of like a balance to both for the father figure, for the female and the man.
Now, Amy and Mazy, they both down talk to each other. Like, she does a lot of down talking him. Like, the fact that he don't take care of his kids like that. She do a lot of down talking. Like, he actually put some clips on the screen. Like, she really be going in on this guy because he do not take care of his kids, and But one thing I do not understand is, like, when two people, they down talk each other and then they be back together. Because I'm sorry, certain things she has said, I wouldn't have took her back. Certain things that he has said, I probably wouldn't have took him back either. And like the fact that he be begging her to take him back on like they off times, but it's like, why should a woman have to leave you just for you to act right? That just doesn't make any sense. It's a difference to say mean things to each other, but like once you disrespecting me in public now, I just can't do it. But I do think a lot of self-respect goes out the way for women when they so in love with this guy. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, I can love you and I can be quote unquote in love, but I don't know, my self-respect, it just never goes out the window. But I think for me, it's like, I don't like being embarrassed. But like I said, they are on and off, and now she's just thriving. She's on Love and Hip Hop. They say she's not doing the best. They say she's creating fake storylines and stuff like that because she really ain't got much going on. Of course, she's still a boss, but that don't mean that your personal life is popping. But a quick little synopsis: don't just get with a guy just because he's cute. Why? Because it's like, why pour your partner down? Like, oh, bring your partner down because he's not where you at. You can't make somebody be where you at. You gotta love them for where they at right now. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification bells on. If you trying to make some, a couple $1,000s online, check the pinned comment. And don't forget to join the Cash App giveaway. Check the pinned comment for that as well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.